Good morning. Today I'm back down at Ladywalk Nature Reserve because today I'm taking part in the West Midlands All-Day, also known as the Birdrace. So the goal of today is for a big team of us to come down and essentially survey the area. We'll see what's about, see what species we can find, and truthfully, just have a great time. But I'm putting in a long shift today because I'm planning on doing 12 hours straight birding. So we'll have to see what sort of state I'm in at the end, because there's going to be a lot of walking. There's going to be a lot of sitting down actually as well. So the time is currently, well, 6:14. We'll say it's 6:15 just to make things a little easier. So my shift officially begins now. So just a really quick bit of housekeeping. My Canon RF has actually been off for repair twice in the last 2 weeks. I had a bunch of hot pixels smack bang in the centre of the frame. Had the camera sent off to the Canon service centre here in the UK. And you know, they got it fixed within a couple of days. You know, I had it back within 3 or 4 days. And apparently they'd done a remap, sent a clean calibration, all that fun stuff, and sent it back. Well, in last week's episode, or maybe the episode before, when I was I think when I was at Cannock Chase, maybe the White Forest, one of them. It turns out the issue was still present and I still had a bunch of hot pixels, meaning I had to send it back. I guess quite embarrassingly for them. So I've sent it off, and what they've done is completely replace the sensor, since I guess they couldn't repair it or, well, remap it. So yeah, my R3 has now got a brand spanking new sensor in it. And I'm glad they've done it. I'm glad they've done it free of charge, as it's under warranty. But I'm a bit miffed that when they originally did the remap, they didn't double check to make sure it actually had been sorted. You know, the issue was still present and it really shouldn't have been. But other than that, so far I'm pretty happy with the camera. Oh, long tail tip, lovely little bird. Yeah, I'm happy with the camera, how it's handling so far this morning, but I guess I won't know what the image quality is truly like until I get it home. But so far, I think we're looking good. So I've been walking around for about an hour now, and I've actually seen a fair bit. So anything from common white throats, black caps, willow warblers, garden warblers, songthrush as well. But do you think I could get any of them on camera, minus for songthrush? So we're getting to the point in the year now where all the leaves are starting to grow back on the trees, which makes spotting birds so much more difficult. So once again, I'm having to rely on Merlin, the bird app, hopefully helping to help me pick something out. Then from there, hopefully I can get eyes on to get a confirmed sighting, because I don't always trust the app. You know, we're at 1 hour in. There's been some incredible sightings at the reserve so far, such as a night heron this morning and a little tern about half an hour ago. So fingers crossed I'll find something cool soon as well. How nuts is this? It is now about 8:15 AM and I'm only just getting to the entrance of the reserve itself, as I've just spent the last 2 hours just kind of like exploring the surrounding area, checking out what's upriver, what's along the fields. So yeah, only just now getting to the actual entrance. just got to Ken's hide, or B hide, for the first time of the day. And I'm kind of surprised because there's nobody here. But on the bright side, there are plenty of little reed warblers flying about. And I just had a great crested grebe get really, really close. But for a little bit, I'm just going to concentrate on the reed warblers and try and get something cool. You know, I love these little birds. Just had our lunch and I'm now heading to a little local church which is just outside the reserve down the river. I'm really hoping to find some pied flycatchers or just some sort of woodland bird. I figure the reserve itself is really really well looked after right now. There's a lot of really good eyes looking at every single nook and cranny of that reserve. So I figure I'll get out and I'll sort of venture somewhere where there's not too many eyes on. So here's hoping I can get something decent. As always, I always say that. And obviously we're always hoping to get something decent. But yeah, so far, we've got pretty much all of the common sort of species ticked off, you know, your robins, your blackbirds, that sort of thing. But we are still missing, I think it was goldcrests and bullfinches. So we'll definitely keep our eyes open for them. Other than that, it's just kind of like less spotted or like rarities. So, you know, if a less spotted woodpecker pops up, that'd be amazing. We've actually just had a whimbrel pop up as well on one of the lakes, which is really awesome. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to keep my eyes on the trees and see what's floating about at the moment. So, it's about noon now, 12 o'clock, midday, and I've kind of made it to this little pine area down by the church. Now, on the walk down here, I unfortunately didn't really see anything, you know, minus a few sort of grey pied wagtails. But I'm down here now, hoping to see something cool. But yeah, so far it's been a bit quiet really. Like, I saw a skylark, which is probably my bird of the day, my highlight. But other than that, yeah, not really much. Like, it was pretty far away, so I couldn't really get any shots of it. But, you know, we march on forward, we keep going. And, well, I've got 6 hours left, so when I head on back to reserve later on, hopefully something cool will pop up. I've been wandering through these woods for about an hour or so now, and yeah, truth be told, I haven't really seen much. So I think I'm going to head back to the main reserve, camp up in a hide, finish off the last of my snacks, and yeah, just jump between my hides really, you know. I've actually not been to Riverwalk or, my God, a hide today so far, or Bitten hide either. So I'm going to pop back to reserve, jump in my hides, and just chill and eat snacks. And you know what, even though I haven't really seen that many birds today, it's just nice to get out again, isn't it? Haven't had to say that for the last couple of videos since I've actually seen quite a lot. But Yeah, today is probably a bit more common. Yeah, this is what I'm more used to. You know, walking in the woods for ages, not really seeing much. There's a blackbird lands up there. Yeah, let's get back to the main reserve. Just as I was getting a little disheartened by my little excursion, I just came across 2 bullfinch, 1 male, 1 female, and the male was feeding like beautifully, hanging off a tree. So like, yeah, I was getting a little discouraged. So that little sighting has made it all worth it up here. Anywho, back to the main reserve. As is the way these things always go, I just had eyes on with a cuckoo and he landed in a tree right in front of me in a pretty open position. Now, like, I was really far away. I mean, I'm still really far away to where the tree is. So, you know, maybe I could have got a shot with a lot of heavy cropping. You know, it would have been a record shot at most, but how it goes, man. How it goes. It's bonkers really, because it's currently 20 to 2 in the afternoon and I feel like I don't have enough time. Like, I feel like there's so much more left to see and like so much more yet left to film and, you know, photograph. I figured that by this time in the afternoon I'd be done for, but I've got so much left to do. We've hit 3:30 in the afternoon, so I've got about a swallow. Oh, typical, I'm doing a piece. So we've hit 3:30 in the afternoon, and I've got about 3 hours left, give or take. But I'm still here. I'm still searching, and I'm getting the messages from a WhatsApp group. And surprisingly, we're still missing a fair few sort of basic species. So species like stone chat, which usually are really, really easy to find, are just completely absent. We're also missing species like green sandpiper, which admittedly, they're a bit hit and miss here, especially lately. But we've got, you know, some of the best in the business out there looking right now, so hopefully we'll come across something soon. The time is now 4:45 and I'm just leaving Riverwalk Hide. So, a couple of birds around, little ring plover. There's a red shank up the north end, but sod's law, as is today. Way too far away to photograph. Also had a sparrowhawk fly by, but yeah, way too quick. But you know, man, I haven't really managed to catch much today. Footage hasn't been too great. I mean, I think the bullfinch footage was pretty nice, at least from the back of the screen. So, one of those today, isn't it? It's been an absolutely lovely day. The weather has been fantastic. But yeah, man, I'm saying all this, I've got a mission in my head. I'm going back to Blythe Meadow. I might walk around the industrial estate, kind of, you know, on the edges. Because we're still yet to find a stonechat and yellowhammer. Now, yellowhammer have been dwindling in numbers over the last year or two. Probably due to habitat loss or something like that. So, no surprise there. But the stonechat still surprises me. We've checked all the meadows, every bit of brushland you can imagine. And yeah, nothing so far. So I really want to find one. One of my they are my favourite bird, so let's go. So, it is now officially been 12 hours straight of bird watching. I don't know if you can see that, but it's 8:16. So, what have we accomplished in 12 hours birding? So, the Birdrace itself was a massive success. The Ladywalk team is finishing on at least 98 birds. There are a few people putting in the effort and doing the night shift, bless them. But you know, if we finish now, we're on 98, which honestly is incredible. Which kind of goes on to my performance. So I found a couple of birds for the team, so I'm glad I helped out a little bit. But in terms of, you know, what I managed to film, what I managed to photograph, there wasn't really a lot. So, you know, I spent 12 hours out here. I did a lot of walking. But in terms of quality content, I don't know if I got that much, to be fair. You know, I'm not particularly happy with the photos and videos I got, but that's kind of just how it goes sometimes, you know. Sometimes you win it all, sometimes you don't. So that's all good. I'm just happy to have the opportunity to be out here for 12 hours straight. I think that's awesome. But yeah, with that, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, subscribe. Cheers.